this episode of Annual Adjustments.
What great timing.
We're going to try this out.
It's our first annual adjustment. Get better at craftier introductions.
Yes.
More energized.
That's a good first one.
Yeah. Well, should we explain what are annual adjustments?
Well, our last episode was about the recap of this year, 2022.
Which was a pretty fucking epic year.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Continue.
So we thought we would talk about what we want for next year, what we're looking forward to. And we're calling them annual adjustments.
Yeah, because resolutions sounds weird.
And that never follow through with resolutions.
Well, like resolution is the end of something, so it sounds silly to like. That's how I'm going to start my year with.
That's funny, yeah.
I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me grammatically.
That and goals just also seems to be overused when people don't want to say resolutions.
Well, to me, a goal seems to signify there's an end to it. Versus an adjustment is more like, this is something I'm going to change about my behavior or my habits or process or like whatever it is. You're like, I'm going to do something a little different.
Yeah, I like that.
And it doesn't necessarily have to end. It can well, I think a lot of them, people, they always seem to be, I guess, sorry if I back up a little. My head's going. My mind is spinning.
This is a big one.
Well, I
big
just
topic.
think most people have a resolution of, you want to lose some weight or gain a skill. And it's like, okay, that's like, then it's going to be over then. Like, no. Like, you want to stay healthy or keep that weight off for as long as you're living, I assume. You know, like, I'm assuming you don't want to go back to what you're at.
Yeah, we want to create good habits.
Yeah. And so I think understanding, I guess, that it's, that's something about your behavior you're going to have to adjust. And it's going to have to be something you'll continue for as long as you want that result.
Exactly.
So.
As long as you want, that's...
Wow, that was a long-winded explanation of annual adjustments.
Thank you.
Reminds me of our chicken sandwich review.
Oh,
from the Flirty Bird.
Way to introduce that. Yeah. Oh my God.
Maybe with this episode, we'll release that. We'll put the long form version either on our YouTube or our Patreon. Because it's ridiculous.
How long did we figure out? I think it's like 6 minutes.
Maybe something absurd like that.
Oh my God, it was so long.
It's hilarious.
I remember it being at like 2:30 and then there was 2:45 left.
Yeah. Because it sounds like, oh my gosh, I don't know. It's like we want to be food reviewers. That's what it sounds like.
See,
it's not a review. It's like you want to review.
I just felt like I was answering honestly.
It felt like...
But looking at it and listening to it, it's just fucking annoying. Boring. Already stop talking.
I know. It's like, shut up and eat your fucking sandwich.
We got to tell the people.
Is it good? Yes. Okay, continue.
Yeah.
But it is really funny.
So better reviews.
Well, I think I find it funny because those are the thoughts that go through my head when I'm eating food. And it's really funny to sit there and listen to them coming like out of my mouth out loud. And to imagine sitting there eating with someone doing that, I'd be like, oh my God, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so that's why I like to eat quietly on my own in a corner. Anyways, some annual adjustments.
Yeah.
We were just talking about one last night. I'll start with, I want to dress sharper.
Yeah, and I wanted to ride that train too.
Yeah, that's cool. Hop on. It'll be a fun one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was feeling like I don't know, I guess my wardrobe is kind of a mishmash of things I just bought because I'm like, oh, that's comfortable, or it fits well and cool, or I needed a button-up shirt, so I just buy the first cool-looking, comfortable button-up I see. But I often don't feel like I'm very well like put together in terms of my
Well, can
fashion.
I just tell everybody right now that Jake is wearing a button-up shirt. Long sleeve button-up shirt with shorts right now. Yeah. Just to put it in perspective.
with the sleeves rolled up.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just want to look a little more, like, I guess, professional.
More like you
I
put
don't know how to
meaning
describe it
into
beyond
your,
that, but with
your-
my own twist on it, like with something that sort of shows a bit of personality or character or
Yeah.
trustworthiness, or I don't know. I haven't delved far into this. Don't let
Yeah.
me either. I shouldn't. I
No,
shouldn't
no.
overthink this.
Well, no, I won't let you go overboard. We'll
Yeah.
talk about it, but we have already talked about it. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what is it for you? I
for
guess?
the clothes,
And, yeah.
well, I feel like I'm just sort of a bag most days.
She's not. She's absolutely not.
Well, because I'm just wearing my tights and my work shirt pretty much every day, and then because I'm cleaning, I just don't really put makeup on, and then when I get home, it's sweats and a sweater, comfortable. And why would I put makeup on then unless we were doing something? So, and then looking through my closet, thinking that everything is mostly comfortable, like you said, right? We went for comfort instead of character, and it would just be nice to kind of, I feel cool, cute again.
You're cute.
Put some meaning into it.
Yeah. Well, and as you were saying that, it made me think about how I've only thought of my wardrobe from mostly my perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Never thought too much about how do other people see me? Like what does that signify or give off? Like how do other people perceive me based on how I'm dressed and the way I walk?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because people are doing that.
Yeah, and especially since I'm a self-employed person and
Yeah.
I work in the arts and creatives, but I also have to work with a lot of business people who, dress and act certain ways too. So, I want to find a good happy medium on that, both allows me to feel me and reflect my personality, but also, can match the environments that I work in with some of the clients that I work with too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's one thing. I want to work on my image, my fashion image look.
Yes.
Get that tied together, nailed down, or at least a start of it.
Yeah.
What else? What else are you bringing to the table?
I would like to continue working on my watercolor painting art.
Yeah, that's been looking great.
Yeah, it's just really hard still. And it feels like I just have to be in the right headspace, right time to produce anything. But I have some things I want to work on. And I just need to consistently do it to build the skill.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that and art in general.
Well, you've been doing really cool work with like vegetables and plants and
For the watercolor?
yeah. You found kind of a cool, unique style, something that you enjoy and that looks really awesome and decorative
Thanks.
and wall worthy.
Wall worthy.
Yeah, you could put it on a wall.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's wall worthy.
Okay. Yeah. So I just gotta, sometimes, I don't know. It's hard.
Mm-hmm.
So I just want to continue doing that.
Yeah. Well, we will. That's been a fun adjustment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bringing painting.
Yep. I want to get back on more adventuring. That's an adjustment.
What kind of adventuring?
Trips. Going places. Seeing things.
Yeah. You don't think we did lots last year too?
Maybe it's just an accumulation of the past few years that I'm feeling. Like we did a lot last year and that felt great and cool. I felt like there was a bunch of them that were for seeing family, and it's not to knock that purpose of traveling, but I haven't felt like I've had a lot of trips where it's just, I want to go see this place and explore it and discover what's there. And that's what I am craving.
Yeah. And we've only gone to Disneyland together as us two trip.
Yeah.
Right?
Pretty much. I feel like a lot of my travel last year was like we were moving, we were visiting family, and then I had to fly back to do some work for a client on the West Coast. So it was like the purpose wasn't just for that fun adventure, go explore. And I feel like we've spent a lot of time and resource, getting ourselves settled here, which is all well spent. Not knocking that, but it hasn't left much time to go see what's just kind of around Calgary and here. Like, the weekend of the Banff Film Festival is nice because it felt like getting to explore a bit of a new area, even though I'd been there before. It had been a long time.
Yeah.
And so it felt really fun. And I felt that charge of, ooh, this is cool. Like being away from home in a new little area, seeing new things in a new environment, and just enjoying that.
Yeah. Well, there's lots of places around here we still have to go check out. So
Yeah.
that will be all right with me.
Awesome. I just got to wait for some of this ice to get off the roads.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I haven't
like
liked that part
springtime.
as much. I mean, part of me likes it, but I guess if we had more time to allow for travel, because I feel like with your work schedule and sometimes mine, you just have like a weekend and there's not as much time to like go off in the crummy weather when it takes longer to travel and drive around. I don't know. Maybe that's just something I'm putting on my own, in my own mind.
Don't attack me, cat.
Yeah. And now we got that little monster to...
Yeah, I'm being attacked from behind. Stabbed in the back. Scratched in the back.
Yeah. How about an adjustment for you, honey, will be to bite and scratch less.
Yes, please.
She's not that bad for people out there listening. She just gets wound up and gets really playful, and it takes
She's
a while for
bored
her
right now.
to calm
Trying
down
to
from it.
Instigate.
Yeah, especially when Chantel gets home, she gets all excited because now we're all here and she's been sleeping and resting all day. And so she's like, it's playtime, it's playtime. And anyhow.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, adventure.
Do you have
yes.
another?
Yeah. Yes. Exercise.
Ooh, good one. Always top on the
even
list.
if it's just yoga, at least for the first while to get me back into it. Because I find if I get into the routine of doing yoga enough, then I'm more prepared because I've built more core strength to move on to strength building kind of exercise or even cardio and stuff. So that is definitely like a priority
Yeah.
because I'm feeling it rough. My body hurts and I need to fix that
All right.
instead of complaining about it.
We will adjust that. Sorry. I'm drinking a soda while we record this and like
Excuse you.
it swallowed weird or some gas. I don't know what was happening there. Yeah, that's a good one. I have a similar... Well, I have the same feeling.
I mean, I feel like most of what we've talked about and what we will be talking about is common ground.
Yeah. When we've been already making some moves and some adjustments in those areas.
Yeah.
Yeah. And another big one, cutting back on the alcohol.
Yeah.
That's definitely one I'm feeling a lot.
Yeah, 100%. We enjoyed our sober September a lot, but it was very easy to slip right back into it. So January is going to be a sober January, and we hope to continue that going forward.
Yeah.
I don't want to jinx anything, but...
I think what I've enjoyed... I think the way that I'm putting a pause... I'm not going to say I think. I'm going to use less qualifiers. That's an adjustment I'm going to make in my language next year. Going to speak from more authority and confidence.
Yeah.
So what I enjoyed about this process of having the sober month and then not caring and now wanting to go back to the sober times was really being able to feel with, to feel with an intensity that I've never felt before. The difference between when you drink for a while and when you don't. Like even right now, so I think the first week, No, I think. Okay. So for the first
again, it's
I'm
gonna be
catching
an
myself.
adjustment.
I know. I'm just making it out loud here. But for the first week or two of December here, I was drinking a lot and could start to feel myself getting more and more depressed, less and less motivated, feeling a little more like feeling like I'm always questioning what's the point in doing that. Mm-hmm. And then it was amazing how just a few days of not drinking,
Yeah.
suddenly there's this newfound motivation. There's this spark and intensity back to do things,
Yeah.
to look at the to-do list of things that need to be done and say, oh, I can just get like 4 of those done right now. No problem.
Clarity.
Yeah. And I don't know that I would have had that same insight with that same kind of deeply intense realization. Mm-hmm. And that's what I've liked about giving ourselves that time to just go back, say, you want to drink. And then realizing, oh, right, this is how bad I feel and how little I get done and how much worse I feel about myself and my life.
Yeah. It's hard
and
on
it's
the
a great
pocket.
motivator. Oh, yeah. Not to mention that. Looking at the budget each month. All things I feel like we said in September, but there's a newfound, I guess, like really committing those to yourself, I guess. Something like that.
Also, I always feel as if we say this out loud and we put it out there and we also tell all the people, then, we're held accountable for that. We're obligated, at least for that month that we said.
Yeah. And it feels good to own I'm not going to call them slip ups, but own the fact that, wow, you went sort of right back to doing what you didn't like.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Cool.
Yeah.
It is that easy. And yes, you feel that bad, but also it's pretty much just as easy to change that.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree.
Especially when we have other things that we want to do, like
exactly
make more music. That's another adjustment I want to make.
Yeah, make more music.
I feel this year has not been the greatest in terms of my creative output. And that's a big adjustment I want to make for next year.
Yeah.
Is to put more out there.
Yeah.
I think feel that this year I was focusing too much on paying work, not work that's gonna represent something work I believe or think or is something that just flat out interests me.
Yeah.
And I miss doing work. I miss doing that kind of work for the sake of enjoying it and just doing it. And I want to get back into that.
Yeah.
So that's an adjustment I'll make.
Yes. Another adjustment is in food.
More brownies.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
Cinnamon rolls every morning.
Yeah. Like what we're eating, where we're getting our food. Hey, get out of there. That's the cat's licking up the chips in my bowl. Yeah, eating less shit. Probably drinking less Coke as well.
Yep.
We drink a lot of pop when we're not really drinking alcohol.
One thing at a time.
Yeah.
Small adjustments.
Yeah.
Small adjustments.
Yeah. Eating better, making more meal plans because that worked really well when we were doing that.
Yeah, it'll allow for more time to just focus on the creative things we want to do, or the home projects we want to do, because we have a bunch of changes we want to make around here too.
So many things.
Yeah.
Another one for you.
That's a nice segue. Get some of the home things done.
Yeah.
I feel like I've put that off for a long time, mostly because of money and lack of knowledge around building home interior spaces and
Need
decors
to
and stuff.
utilize
So
the people we know
totally.
and just fucking go for it.
Exactly. And find creative solutions to those things.
Yeah, I think I have one more. 'Cause I can't.
Okay.
We didn't really think about too much before we started listing stuff. That zero waste,
Ooh, good one.
nearly zero waste, I'll say. Like, do our best to get down to less and less.
We've been doing pretty good at consistently reducing our our usage of things and
Well, and
our waste and our recycling and
we do have
even
just,
our energy use.
Yeah.
It seems like that's constantly going down and down. It'll go up a little as it gets cold, but we're doing better than most of the energy efficient homes, according to the energy company.
Yeah. Yeah. What was I saying? But yeah, we still have, bags and Ziploc bags and some wrap and stuff that we are just working through. So that's one thing. Although, I used plastic wrap yesterday or the day before or something. And when I pulled it out, I thought, when was the last time I used this? I can't even remember the last time I used the plastic wrap.
Wow. I use it a bit for butter.
But you could use the beeswax, right? If
Probably.
we made some of that, we want to make some bees.
I know I can find an alternative. I've just been using it while we have it.
Yeah, making more of our own things.
Totally.
Like buying bulk stuff to make our own stuff. Yeah. It's
Been off to a good start, though, with making our own buns, getting into our own butter. We just did breadcrumbs the other day.
Oh my God, the breadcrumbs! Shit! That was so exciting. The breadcrumbs, they're so cool because they look exactly like how you would buy them. And oh my God, and they taste so good.
And the butter doesn't.
And the butter, too. This is why it blows my mind. Never have to buy breadcrumbs or butter.
Yeah. This is a life hack for you all out there. Actually, I saw this on the internet the other day. Somebody was commenting about sorry there. Something got disconnected for a second. But I was saying I saw somebody comment on some article about some piece of legislation that's being passed here. And their comment was like, Albertans don't want whatever this thing is. We want butter to not be $10. And I started dying laughing because I've never read a more true comment on some kind of a political news argument.
Yeah.
And it makes me want to share more, my little hack, which is buy heavy cream for $4.75 for a liter. And then you just whip it through your food processor till it turns into butter. And you get half a kilogram of butter out of a liter. Which is what would cost you $10.
That's all it is.
All? That's what they're already charging you $10 for. It's the same thing.
No, I mean.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
It's just the heavy cream, whipping the cream.
Yeah.
That's it. That's crazy.
Just pour it in the food processor.
And it tastes like
and whip it around. Yeah. That $5 markup is you're paying somebody to sit there and whip up the cream into butter.
Yeah, that's messed up.
And you also get half a liter of buttermilk out of that, which you can also turn into pancakes, biscuits, fried chicken, all kinds of things.
And then the breadcrumbs, we were saving the butt pieces of our bread because Jake doesn't like that part. And then some other stuff, some other breads that were going to go bad.
I had burnt some buns too. So we couldn't use them, but all you do is just toast them up and I used the little, was it the tiny cheese grater there?
Yeah.
And just shave off the burnt part of it.
That's funny.
Toast the whole thing up and again, throw it all in the food processor and there you got breadcrumbs.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. Most of what you're paying for in those foods is just somebody to change the food from one form to another.
Yeah.
You're just paying somebody to stand around and do that for you.
Yeah. And then
I'm like, why?
Oh, yeah. And then broth. We make broth as well.
Yeah, that's another easy one.
Fuck, I can't believe. Again, why to pay? Save all your vegetable pieces, onion, outing.
Yeah, like if you don't eat the broccoli stalks, the big thick stalks of
Yeah.
it, throw it in a bag.
The carrot shavings, basically
The tops
everything.
of the carrots that you cut off, the ends of your green beans, anything that looks kind of funky, but you're still like, I don't know, I'd eat it, but it might taste weird. Some people,
Yeah.
right? If you put it in a broth, though, it's great. And you can even add some extra stuff in there. Some bones. We do like our chicken bones and from all the chicken wings.
We put it in the Instant Pot and we just fill it with water.
Slow cook it overnight.
Yeah. And then there's broth.
Wow. Life hacks. Life hacks from the Pair of Dinks.
3 things. Three easy things.
Yeah. We need to teach people cooking more.
I don't know how to do anything.
Yeah.
I've been living off Pizza Pops.
Oh, but they're so good.
I know.
Maybe we should learn how to make our own.
Fucking yeah. What the hell? Why are you just thinking about
Calzones.
this now? We can do that.
Probably, yeah.
Oh my God.
Perfect a
Jake.
pizza pop recipe. Okay. That's another annual adjustment.
Oh my
Making
God.
our own
yeah.
pizza pops.
We can freeze them like Pizza Pops, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jeez, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
And we can put the good bacon in them.
And good pepperoni.
Because they say pepperoni and bacon on there, but I never taste no fucking bacon.
I know. You're right. You're right.
Cool. Well, that sounds like a great bunch of
Yeah,
adjustments.
I think that's a good start for us.
I'm pretty
and
sure
it
if
really...
I thought longer, we could come up with a billion more.
Yeah, but I think those are the main, and we don't want to go overboard. We want to be realistic about what we can stick to, and things are going to be slow, but I got your back.
I got yours. I got your front. All right. Thanks, everyone, for listening. Hope you're having a great winter season.
Let us know what your annual adjustments are
Yeah, write
for
us an email.
2023.
pairofdinks@gmail.com or find us on the Instagram @pairofdinks. We'll be posting some stuff there about what we're doing in terms of making our own foods
Stuff.
and things and cleaning supplies and dishwasher tablets and all that craziness.
This, that, and yes.
All right, here's to a better new year. Happy holidays, and we'll catch you again later.
Bye.